Testing, testing. All right, we live now. Is we getting it good today? We getting it good. Now this is working out a lot better. Welcome everybody to Head and Shoulders ATR. Man, look, let me just start this off right here. Right here. Right here. Let me put the flames up. Hold the flames up for Kambuji. You're watching Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes, performances, and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe. Definitely, if you're in the live stream, comment. Man, Kambuji just surprised everybody. We're about to get through all of the events, and then I'm going to round back to that. But look, I'm going to just say right now, let me start it out right now. Kambuji, fourth tied all-time list. Fourth fastest joint time all-time list on the 60 meters. All right. That was a great end to day one. We got 2 more days. That was a great end. It started off pretty good. And then, like, what I will say, look, I made that video out earlier. I thought I had the right order because they actually had the order like that, with the exception of Kambuji. Man, that is so crazy. Where I said that comment about Kambuji about being an inconsistent starter earlier, where she has these misfires and then sometimes she'll be there. I still was not expecting this. I was not expecting this because she's shown in the past. She's done it against Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. She's done it against Elaine Thompson Hero. She's done it against some of the best in the world, where she just randomly just, huh? Like, is that Kambuji? She just didn't have that finish. Hopefully this translates there. I'ma just say, whoa. Okay, let me come back to this. Let me go around to these events right now. Let me go around to these events. Why is it a black screen? Here we go. Let me go around to these events. We gonna come here. The 6.96. Look, they didn't even update this. It's the site just started crashing right now. When I tried to refresh this, that's why I started about 2 minutes late, because I'm refreshing the page. I'm like, okay, I need to put the results on the screen. I think so many people went here, it crashed. So if I can't get to that, I'll go to the women's semifinal, and it should have the results summary. But look, let's go to the men's 400. Let's just cover this one right now. The men's 400. I think the shot put is still going on. They have their own screen there. Hold on. Women's 400 semifinal and the men's 400. Then we're going to get over here. The pentathlon. Man, the pentathlon as well. All of the multi-eventers today has been good. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. For all that just came in, Kambuji just went and flamed the rest of the world. She's showing her potential right here. She's showing her potential. Yeah, look. I'm gonna talk about Sharika as well, but let's go over here. Let me do these a little bit more quickly. Remember earlier I told you, let me find the image here, because today has been this is how you do these races. Where is that? Where I had it? Dang, because I put the screenshot up there with McPherson. That 400. McPherson forced Femke Bol. She pulled her card, and Femke Bol did not have it. Femke Bol did not have it what it took. And I think I remember saying something like that, where she had an easier round than Shanae Miller-Weibo, and it got exposed. McPherson. Now, can she do it in the final? This is what McPherson does. She sometimes does not translate through to the final. I hope, for real, I would like to see McPherson. I love to see people that work hard do really well. Oh yeah, by the way, as far as the comments are concerned, yeah, this might have been the fastest final in history. Let's see how this one goes. I know some of y'all probably come in and out of the stream because you'll be waiting only to talk about the 100, but as I do, as customary on this channel, I cover all the events. So I understand some people only want to talk about the one event, or I mean the 60. I cover all the events here, so I'm gonna go through with them, and then I'll be covering up with that. I like to respect all the athletes. And then I'm going to do another stream probably later that covers just the 60 because I want to go into detail about that. I'm going to watch it a couple more times to see what happened here. But look, I don't have the image that I shared with you guys here, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. McPherson pushed her to the outside lane, not physically, but kept her on the outside lane, kept her working, and she's coming in with the fastest time coming into the final. I really don't think Shanae Miller-Uibo's gonna lose at all. She looked way too relaxed, and she got way more to take. So congratulations to season's best. McPherson comes through. Femke Bol comes through. Shanae Miller-Uibo comes through. All under 51.4. Then an area record by Aaliyah Abrams. Congratulations with the 51.57. And then Sweetie Urzatek and Claver. I'm surprised. Oh, I'm not actually surprised. She got gapped with the field where she was with Shanae Miller-Uibo. But yeah, that and that 400, gosh dang. The Francois said, Femke completely confused me. A case of the Swoboda. Running best unchallenged. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. Some of these athletes, look, I called that earlier in that video. I got the, I was surprised. I think Kambuji surprised nearly the entire world except for her home country. They was just like, hey, she gonna win. Everybody else, she came out and surprised. Dawit Sayum let me down today. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that one in a second too. Okay, let me go over here. All right, one event down. Let's go over here. What we got? The final for the shot put. Oh, they actually got this one down? Great. So, Dongmo, man, she has been dominant, and it's good to see her. 20.43 world leading mark for Portugal. Congratulations, Chase Ely, with the silver for the United States. That is that a North American record? I think that area indoor record. So I think that is a North American indoor record when they say the area instead of national. So 20.21. Congratulations to that, to her. Jessica Schilder of the Netherlands, 19.48. I will say I am a little bit disappointed with Danielle Thompson Dodd. I am, well, not disappointed, but surprised. I actually thought for Jamaica, she finished in 6th. I thought that she was actually going to come into this and get, at worst, silver. That's what I thought. Coming into this, I thought she would get at worst silver. Jackson is underperformed being bronze in Tokyo. I don't understand people that think Miller-Uibo would lose to Bowl. Yeah, I don't understand either. The Francois Shani was most impressive. She looked too relaxed. She looked like Mo running. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next event. I know you guys are a little bit behind me, so yeah. But where are we at? What event is this? Let me look at the time. Oh, 400. So yeah, Benstrom, 45.92. Another sub 46. Jareem Richards from Trinidad and Tobago. He did his race very well. He looked very relaxed. 46.15. Trevor Bassett, 46.26. Let me try to remember. I think Bassett was in his own heat. Vidal of Denmark, Washington. Those were the automatic qualifiers with Sorm. And those are your finalists right there. There was some jockeying. I can't remember exactly here because I just keep remembering the last race, what happened in the 3000, and I can't recall exactly here. So I'm going to just leave it to, I remember Richards. He just kept control of his race. All the stuff, movement that was behind him, he wasn't even worried about it. He just went through, and he looks very relaxed. That's what I have with the men's 400 recap right there. Don't forget to smash that like button. Here's the 3000, the women's 3000. Lim Halu. That was the unexpected winner. People were not expecting her. I just thought any of the Ethiopians could probably take it. I would have been surprised. I would not have been, like I said, I would be slightly surprised with the United States taking it, but not too much because the U.S. has shown in the 1500 and the 3000 that they can, on the women's side, they can get some surprise wins out of just complete nowhere. On paper, it's just like, they're kind of there, and then they'll just boom. On the men's side, they can get the wins, depending on where it's at. Indoor, not so much. Outdoor, yeah. 5,000 and 1,500. So, hey, Luke, congratulations. 841, 82, gold. St. Pierre for the United States with that massive kick. She was trying to challenge for the gold, but Halu held on. Silver, and then Taye of Ethiopia, 842.23. Dawit Sayum, she came in with the world leader mark. She came in as the favorite. She came in as looking like she would be untouched. And then, yikes, what happened to her? I just don't understand that one. I don't understand. I could have understood if she got outkicked, but she died. She died. That's the thing. Jessica Hole is a little bit disappointing to me because I thought she would have finished a little bit further up in the field. Chebet couldn't figure out where her left from her right was. She kept surging to the front, to the back. I mean, to the front. Then she would put on the brakes. So she was trying to break the field. That would work on an outdoor track in a 5,000, maybe even in a 3,000 outdoor. Not on a tight turn when you got to keep accelerating, when you got a 50 or 40 meter straight, depending on how they have this track. I think it's 50. A 50 meter straight, then you got the curve. She's running on the curve. She's accelerating, so she's only burning herself out. And it showed because she died hard. She could have saved that and then had something in the tank the last 3 to 500 meters. But then, of course, she finished in 10th. So that strategy, let's see her do it on the 5,000, and I think she might do some damage. Let's see. Salute, Brendan. Glad to see you here on the afternoon, too. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, this is the Pentathlon 800. Oh, my goodness. This one right here was one of the ones that gave me some chills right here. Jackson didn't underperform. That was a personal best from a woman. Oh, no, they said Jackson underperformed from... Oh, no, I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Noord Wits from Belgium won the 800 for the pentathlon and won overall in the multi-event. But this was the thing going on. Holly Mills versus Kendall Williams. She kept going. Williams was going from third to fourth, third to fourth, third to fourth the entire freaking time. Mills at one point was ahead of her, and then she let it show through. That 800 gave me chills because I was watching it, and it was crazy because I'm like, Williams is just, she looked like she was struggling in that. She had to keep it within 10 seconds. She was able to keep it within, before getting to 11 right here. You can see the 209.97, 219.23, and here's the result right here. That had to be a crushing one for Mills, and it would have been more crushing if Williams would have lost it. That was like losing at the line by 0.001 or 1/100th of a second in the 100. That's how close this was for the people that don't watch the multi-events. So Wits, gold, congratulations for Belgium. Select for Poland in second. And then Kendall Williams, United States, congratulations for the bronze. All right. Let me close this tab and let's bring up now the 60. I'm going to go to the summary here. Let's go to the summary page. Hopefully we got the result. I'll go through each one of the rounds here. I know I just lost some people. They don't like the multi-eventers or they don't like the longer races. It's okay. You guys will be fine. So instead of just focusing on one event, we got to focus on all of them. Here we go. Here's the first round where we went. This is the semifinal here. Like I said, the chinks in the armor were showing right here like I did on the video. Oh yeah, Mills was great. She final word on that for the Francois. Mills, she kept it together. I really was hoping that she could pull it through. From a bias, I like Mills myself personally, and from the USA standpoint, I was just like, yeah. Here we go. 60-meter women. Swoboda showed a chink in her armor when Sant-Price got out on her. But she kind of held it together. She did, like I said, she didn't look unbeatable. She's not like if you had a Fraser Price, which just start, and then she just comes out, right? There we go. I think that's the difference. And then Brenda Jackson said, wish Shelly would run the 60 and break the world record. I wonder if she can break the world record, or if she focuses on the 60, will it hurt her outdoor? Because sometimes, she's an older athlete, just like Sue. He's not running the 60 indoor. He's also well over his 30s, or his mid 30s. So it affects your body a little bit differently. And I think just from a racing strategy standpoint, if they focused on doing that, that might be the peak of the season, and then they just won't have it for the rest of the season. Because think about them running faster than the world record outdoor. They're peaking at that point for the 100, but that doesn't mean that they could do it for the indoor and then come away with it that way, especially at an older age. It's not like Coleman, where he's doing two different things, if you get what I'm saying. So, looking at this, Jackson really frustrated the hell out of me in this one, because she eased up there. But I addressed that in that video earlier. But for the people that didn't see that, she really frustrated me because she did not come out and finish and lean at the line. She could have easily not made it through to the next round just by missing it by hundredths of a second. Because she saw, oh, wait a minute, they're ahead of me. There's no way I'm going to catch them if I keep the effort up. But to me, I just don't like seeing that in an athlete when you're not an automatic qualifier and you're going by time. Who knows what have happened in the last one or the next one's there. Romilio said, to be honest, if she focused on the 60 and not the outdoors, she could. But Shelly doesn't want that world record. She wants the 100-meter world record. Yeah, I think I would have to agree with that. And this is the thing with Shelly Ann. When you get past a certain age, there is no guarantee, just like with Justin Gatlin, there's no guarantee that you're going to have as many races that are fast. One. Two, that this season is going to be the season. She's only one medal away. No, I think she's 2 medals away now from getting into the Hall of Fame of the only other 4. She'll be the 4th athlete to get 20 medals for the World Championships and Olympics combined. That's Allison Felix, that's Adi, and that's if I'm not, Usain Bolt. And then I want to say Lewis, but I'm not sure with that. That might be 4 already. But yeah, they said from the race against Elaine, it was obvious Elaine spooked her. Swoboda spooked by Price. Yeah, probably so. And then the Franco, I continue. Sharika ain't learned from Tokyo. Yeah, here's heat number 2. Let's move on. Makia Briscoe. You know what? I got to actually figure out how to pronounce her name, because sometimes I'm pronouncing it like the announcers where they say Makaya, but I think it's Makia Briscoe. So I'm going to actually look that up and actually see what that is. So Briscoe, USA, personal best, 7:03. Qualified, she looked real smooth. Kambunji, which was funny because Kambunji actually got out a little bit faster than her in this round too. I guess she showed a sign right there with a 7:08 qualifying, and then that's about it. And then Brianna Williams, 7:08, looked very smooth, relaxed. I didn't think her start was all that in this one. Michelle Lee, IE, Trinidad and Tobago obviously made it through the next round. She was so happy about that 7.14. And then Rosa Brazil. Now here we go with the summary of that. Wait a minute, huh? Oh, let's get to the final. That's what I'm looking for. Nah, Swoboda had already peaked. Yeah, now here we go. Here we go. Let me bring this back up on the screen. Let me bring it back up on the screen. I told y'all Swoboda was shook. Now, even though I got it wrong about the other thing, I was correct about Briscoe. Briscoe, for a second, did look like she was going to win. That was crazy. Brendan Jackson said, I've been hearing Makaya since we were both running track in high school. Okay, fair enough. I will actually, I'm still going to have to look that one up just because I like to pronounce the athletes' names right. Like I pronounced Femke incorrectly a couple times here and then I corrected myself. I just like to do that. But here, let me do this one. Kambunji was so surprised. She's like, yikes. All right. And then Briscoe, I gotta say, I think I realize why Briscoe, I have a liking to her. I think she looks like somebody I dated before. And man, there's a couple of athletes that have. I've said this before, actually. I guess I get around. But anyway, here's her face. She's like, ah, shoot. She's like, ah, shoot. Like, Briscoe, she still looks smooth. I think that race run again, it probably would have gone to Briscoe. It was very hard to see that that Briscoe was gonna lose, but we got to give it to Kambunji. I am actually so I'm you know what, for somebody to beat Briscoe here, like I said, I was pulling for. I'm actually happy that Kambunji did it. You know why? I've seen Kambunji get bronze, fourth, just barely miss out and getting a medal multiple times, and she's finally freaking got one at the world stage. Whether she gets one outdoor, whether she gets an Olympic medal as far as a gold or something like that at the next Olympics, at this point she has finally got an individual title at the world championships, indoor or outdoor. That's mad respect. I have finally seen her, and I'm so happy that she's gotten it. Like, I literally, last year I was thinking that while I was watching the Olympics, and I'm like, man, Kambunji is always just, she's the reliable, the next person. She's the reliable next person. Like when who's that? The backup, the cleanup crew where I was talking about, cleanup crew Talu. Talu's the reliable next person. Talu should have won the world championships if she had learned how to lean before. But Talu and Kambunji, those are the two athletes. If you're going to expect somebody to be right there, if the best people ain't there, there you go. Or Talu actually got the potential to win. Kambunji has now made her mark that she has the potential to win. And I'm very, very happy there. Briscoe might break 11, she is Wayne said. And then that must have been the fastest final of the 60-meter ever. I think this probably has to be. Because I think we've gone, what has it been? Has it been 2 or 3 championships since the last person broke 7 seconds at the championships? Because a lot of y'all were saying, when I said, who do y'all think will get this? Didn't even think 7 was going to be broken. I found it highly unlikely to believe. I thought that was highly unlikely to believe that was going to have that world leading mark, 6.96. Then we got a 6.99, a personal best. Marybeth Sant-Price, 7.04, personal best. This is where I thought I had it right. Where I was like, okay, Williams was ahead of Swoboda. Remember, I was calling it earlier. So it was like Kambunji was the only one that threw it out. Then it was like Williams, Swoboda after Briscoe. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I kind of got this right or whatever. But then when they did the correction, this came down. I want to see, where's the picture of this? Is this? Let me see the official result. Do they got the finish line picture? Let me see. Do they have the finish line picture here? Okay, here it is. Here's it down to the 1000s. Man, here it is. 7.032, 7.034, and 7.039. My goodness. And by the way, this is what they do. They round the numbers up. And I think at the end of the day, I think that's how you could play around with the world record. Because they could choose to once and be like, well, nobody's around them, 7.032. If the world record was right there, they could be like 7.03. But the general rule of thumb is to round up, even if it says 7.031. That's what it is. Sant-Price torso was ahead. Wait a minute. The reaction time? Yikes. Man, she was right. She was right there on the legal limit. What's the legal limit? 0.114 or something like that for a reaction time. I just noticed that, Thunder Juice. Thank you for pointing that one out. Look at her freaking reaction time. That's what ate everybody up here, too. That reaction time is what ate everybody up. So that means she had the best start, if we see that from a side view. She got the best reaction time, best start. And she actually stayed down longer. I made that comment earlier about her drive phase not being as long. I wish I could replay this. I might do this later. When I do the analysis of the 60, when I watch it again, I might just do it and then privatize make the video private after I do it. Because, you know, World Athletics and everything with the copyright strike. I'm going to likely play the race and do an analysis over it. Because she actually had her. I was watching Kambuji on the replay because I didn't notice her. I didn't notice her until about 40 meters in. And then I was like, wait a minute. I thought she was going to get second, though, because of the angle. But yeah. Okay, I see the limit now. They said, wow, the reaction time crazy. Yes. Man, she killed everybody on that reaction time. I hope she can carry this through to the outdoor. I know we got the Jamaican crowd here, and y'all want to see everybody, and I got my favorites here, and I definitely do want to see Fraser Price get a medal. But if it's Kambuji that gets a win, I actually will be happy. If she wins that 100, I don't think this will carry over exactly to a 100, but this is very promising that she's got this right now. I will say that. She's very promising that she got it right now. Elaine Thompson here are going to be hard to beat. Fraser Price likely is going to be hard to beat, as she always is. And then everybody else. Jackson coming through. She ran that 7.04. This is very well for Jackson, who is already formidable in the 100 herself. So this is helping her 100, her 200, her 400. Jackson is going to be a hard cookie to beat. Because unlike Williams, if we were to compare the two compatriots right here, unlike Williams, Jackson, here we go. Unlike Williams here, do I got a picture of Jackson up here? No, I don't, unfortunately. Williams doesn't have the same finish as Jackson does, but Jackson is an airhead. I mean, she keeps showing it here. Man, it was weird that she had that little head bob on her and she was running. That was distracting because almost during the first time the race went by, that's almost all I saw. That's probably why I didn't notice Kambuji either, because I saw the bun on the top of her head. It was huge. I'm like, why didn't she just have it wrapped up behind her or whatever? And I'm like, isn't that kind of distracting? It's like hitting her head as she's running. Man, Sharika Jackson, one of my favorite athletes to watch out there, because she's always a thrill to watch. Very entertaining. She's a goofball and whatnot. They said, will 10-7 win a medal this year? You know what? That's a good question. Man, it's getting harder and harder to think even a 10-7 won't even do that. Sharika might beat Shelly Ann. You know what? She's getting close there. She actually thought she could win. She thought she could beat Shelly Ann Fraser Price. She thought she could beat Elaine Thompson here. Both of them were disappointed last year by not getting a gold. Jackson thought she had the win. I will say that. She's confident enough to think she could win. So, yeah. Majinga doing 10-8 outdoors. She has to beat the Jamaicans. Dina Richardson, I don't see it happening. Man, Richardson be defeating herself. I got to say that. Since you evoked the Richardson button, Richardson be defeating herself. Okay? She be defeating herself. Now that we got everything clear about the racism when it comes through, or the white supremacy, as the more accurate word is, through here with the smoking weed thing, that wasn't really a defeat by her on herself. That was them just choosing to discriminate against her. I think we could all safely say that. But she still kind of defeated herself just because of the whole surrounding that. I mean, in one aspect, you couldn't open the door out for her. In another aspect, I might even sue if I'm in her shoes. I don't know. It just depends on how the money goes down with the lawyers and everything like that. But Richardson kind of be defeating herself. She defeated herself at Prefontaine by hyping everything up and then saying, well, I didn't say I was going to win. She defeated herself at the USA Championships the year or the season or two before that. So Richardson got to first beat herself, and then Majinga can worry about her. Because when it comes to high stakes races, Swoboda has proven, Richardson has proven, and many other people have proven, Asafa Powell to a certain extent has proven, you don't stay focused and you lose your cool and you run in somebody else's lane, you're going to get your ass thrown right back and defeated. All right? That's what's going to happen. Let me see. Remilio said, Shelly has great splits and Shelly has developed speed endurance, fam. She won't regress. She will be better too. I don't have Jackson beating Shelly. Only person could beat Shelly for real. Only one person could beat Shelly for real. Oh yeah, Zay said, yeah, I would say Jackson can have it on a good day. Shelly Ann can be beaten by Elaine Thompson here. Anybody else, it will be like they gotta have an extraordinary race. Okay. Well, I did. Remilio, you must be new to the channel. I analyzed both of those races there. I think I was the first person and only person actually to say that Shelly Ann, and I saw it immediately as it happened. I didn't need a replay or anything. That saw that by the third step she tripped at Tokyo, and I think had that run a different way, Shelly Ann might have actually won Tokyo. I still will stick to my guns with that one. I will stick to my gun. You might be a little bit newer to the channel, but yeah, definitely go back and see those races. I actually did do that on there. Let me see here. Let me bring up here. Here's how I'm feeling about how this goes. This is how I'm feeling. I'm a little bit torn about this race, but this might be one of the fastest races in history. Now, Rosa might have thrown this one off. Let me zoom in here. Rosa might have thrown this one off right here with her 7.21. That might have thrown the average off. But I'm going to look that up. I think it has to be one of the fastest races in history, if not the fastest one, because we got two women under there. Congratulations to Kambunji once again. Let me see these comments right here. Let me see. Sharika, the Frank Y said, Sharika looks to be so good this year. I can see her doing 10-7 low. She would be so pleased with a 704, I think. Remilio said, and she beat Elaine 10.64 in the same race. I knew Kambunji was saving something special after the 7.06 on a basketball court last week. AGT said, Richardson, to be honest, she is coming in 5th in Eugene if she doesn't show out this season. Remilio said, Frank, I know 10.6 minimum. Thunder Juice said, yeah, you know what? I gotta agree with Thunder Juice. She's gonna go 10.6. If she went 10.73 or 10.74 last season, and now she's got this new PR, and then she gets up there with that, I think she's gonna go to 10.6 something. I just can't see her not going 10.6, man. I can't see her not going 10.6. Ooh, my money's going up in this trade. Remilio said, oh no, not you. It was someone up in the comments. Oh, okay. I expected Daryl to feature a semi was poor. The Francois said, no, I'm not new. I watched that video. I should have at the person. My bad, Remilio. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Once again, I'll just shout out to the NFTs. This is what we're working on. We're going to come out. It's probably going to be all men in the beginning. And then we're going to come out with the women. I'll see if I can do the men and women, because what I want to do are the sprints, the long triple, the pole vault, the high jump. So I'll have obviously the pose for the long and triple. That could be a pose for the long, triple, and high jump, to be honest. And then we have the pose for a distance athlete. Now, you guys let me know what type of outfits you guys would like me to put on the athletes on the comment section, either on this video afterward when the live stream is over, or you guys can see that. Once again, I just got a shout out to this because this will support two things. One, the video game I would like to do, which because these are NFTs coming out, and then two, it will also support the channel, as in we're going to be doing the videos. I already paid for the first video, so I'm just gonna wait for the designer to do that. It's in 3D. I think I might, depending on how the budget goes, might have to do 2D graphics, because it's very expensive even to do 45 seconds. So I got to pause the screen and edit it myself and do some announcing in there and finagle it around, because I'm not paying a whole bunch when I don't know if this is even going to be popular. But we're going to do fan races and everything. It might be real athletes. It might just be made up athletes. Right now it's going to be made up athletes, and we're going to do whatever athlete versus this one. So definitely there. Let's get back here after that. So we got day 2 tomorrow. Let's not forget the day 2s. Let me go back here. It said women's sprint is going to be insane outdoor. Yes. Sharika can go 10.5. Wouldn't shock me at all. Maroon Child said. Jackson PR 10.76, so I can see her doing 10.71, 10.72 minimum. Dina could possibly 10.7. She needed that last year. 10.8 after injuries. Kambunji is definitely in the mix to run 10.7. I don't think people understand how fast 696 is, and it's not like she can't finish. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Let's look at tomorrow's thing so we can preview what I'll be covering here. I forgot the time. I was way off on the time. I thought it was going to be 7 something. So we got the men's 60 tomorrow. All right, let's look at the start list here. The 800. We got Ingebrigtsen coming through in the 1500. That's going to be an exciting one. So let's look at the official start list right here, because this is about to be crazy tomorrow. Christian Coleman, I think he's going to be the favorite here. But we got to make it through the rounds first. We saw today with Svoboda sweating. Remember, Svoboda was sweating. And we saw it. She was looking good this season, but she doesn't have the form. I will say that she doesn't have the form or the... she looks heavy. She looks like a heavy runner to me. I don't know another way to describe it yet. I'm going to come up with a better word for it. But yeah, I will say that. Oh yeah, quick thing. Now, it's official. Now, did y'all hear when they said, when the lady, the female announcer, I forget her name, dang it, because she was an 800 runner if I'm not mistaken. But when the female announcer said, such and such is head and shoulders, and then she tried to say above the rest and she stumbled up and whatever. They did not say head and shoulders above the rest until I created this channel and it started getting traction. All right. Last year, I've watched them. I've listened to so many of their takes. I love the announcers and everything like that. That's why I became an announcer probably myself at some point, because I love hearing sports commentators overall. But I gotta say, I am proud. I'm a pat myself on the back. I have influenced athletics again. One was how I did the races and did the splits on the races. Now it's the channel name and that phrase. That's why I know that if I push in the background, even if this channel isn't there, you guys, if I don't post videos, I'm still doing work. Oh yeah, Jenny Meadows, thank you. I am still doing work in track and field. I know my influence is there. I've influenced it in USATF. I've influenced it in Australia. I've influenced it in the UK. I know for sure that I've influenced their athletics programs or their announcers, one or both. So, guys, I am ready to do this on the next one. And I'm not even a particularly fast athlete by the world stage. I haven't won an Olympic medal. I haven't gone to a national championship. I'm just your average run-of-the-mill person. But when it comes to the entertainment aspect, when it comes to announcing, when it comes to setting these standards, definitely we are there. Anyway, let me get back here. We got Coleman in the first round. He's going to take this one easy. I don't see anybody in there that actually can challenge him. I think that's how they have these set up. Nigel Ellis, let's see what he does here. I think this might be a little bit out of his element. Wait a minute. What's the standards to qualify? First 3 in each heat, then the 3 next fastest go through. So they're obviously putting a favorite in the middle with Burke. But I can see Ellis going through in this one. He shouldn't have too much of a problem. Amanula. Remember Ferdinand Amanula. Let's see how he does. I actually forgot all about him. I'm surprised that he's doing the 60. Amanula is going to get be there. They said, to be fair, that final was fast as hell. Yeah, my bad. Maroon got mixed up. Jenny Meadows. Very surprised that Svoboda didn't at least get a medal. She definitely cracked under pressure. Well, to be fair for Svoboda, it was basically 3-4 women with the exact same time, but she did crack under pressure. She did crack under pressure. She was the first athlete this year to go under 7. So, yeah. Now going to the third heat. So I'm gonna be looking out for Amanula to see how he does, to see how he features. Nobody really particularly standing out in the third heat. Matter of fact, I mean, they got Robertson for Great Britain on the outside with a quick time. Yeah, I don't really see anybody here like a big name pusher here at all. And then we got Nobody else. Wait a minute. Yeah, nobody else really here. I'm gonna say the Italian gets that. Wait a minute. Oh, we got a U.S. athlete. I'm looking up. Bracy. What the hell am I talking about? Bracy got this one. I'll be surprised if he doesn't take the actual win, but he might just settle for top 3. Jacobs obviously here. No struggle with anybody else. He could jog through, eat a candy bar, drink some water, check his watch. Gould for the Netherlands should get in the mix. Rico, yeah. And then Barty. Let me actually read the names. Oh yeah, the Canadian. I think we should come through with there. But Hassan from what is that nation name? Israel? Yeah, I have no clue. But yeah, that's the preview tomorrow. So I'm excited for the 60s. Because I want to see how that one goes. Do we got any of the finals? The triple jump? No. We should have the 400 final tomorrow, shouldn't we? Yeah, we got the 400 final in the afternoon. So that's going to be very, very interesting. The high jump, I'm looking forward to that. So catch you guys tomorrow. Let me read the final comments before I go. Smash the like button on the way out and share this video with people. Swoboda should have gotten bronze with that, the way she was running before. Yeah, to come away with a with no medal is a big fat disappointment. No matter, even if it was a very fast one, that's a big fat disappointment. If it wasn't a world record and everybody in front of her breaking all types of records, she should have really came away with that. She has already run sub 11 before this year. She's quicker over the 60 now, so that should translate. Swoboda was affected by Briscoe's almost perfect start that caused her to run tense from the drive phase onwards. Yeah, she got shook. She doesn't run well under pressure. She's another one of those athletes, a no pressure, fast running athlete. I gotta say, although, because we were talking about this earlier, I think Richardson does not run well under pressure either. I really gotta say this. Until proven otherwise, even though she has a bad start, and you would think that a bad starter should be used to catching up from the end, but when she's got big name, big pressure athletes on her, later in the season, early in the season, she can get them because they're not yet fully peaked yet. But when it's big names and it's bigger important races, she's done it at the USA Championships. She's done it at Prefontaine now, I think twice. She's done it at Prefontaine twice and the USA Championships. So she's proven when it's a big, and she almost messed up at the USA Championships last year, where she was almost out of contention of the race. If it wasn't for acceleration there, but that's part of her as an athlete, for acceleration later in the race, she might have been there. So she's going up in the list of those people. Swoboda, Richardson, Asafa Powell, unfortunately, those athletes cannot perform with somebody pressuring them. Sharika will be super dangerous outdoors. This is her first year running 60 meters, and she ran a 7.04. Oh, quick note. Brianna Williams don't even like the indoor. She don't even like the indoor season. That's definitely Otto telling her to do indoor. She said she does not like the indoor season. She had an interview afterward. She said she don't even really like it. That was kind of crazy. Swoboda didn't run badly. She just got outraced. It's not like she's been consistent. She's got 6.970 low, then dropped to 7.09. She ran to form. She got shook. Agree with your order for men's, the Francois. Coleman, Bracy, Lamont for me in that order. Oh yeah, as far as the final, yeah, unless something happens, because you know there's some crazy things that happen. Somebody pull up, false start, or anything, and whatnot. Daryl Richardson, women's 1500 final prediction. Sergey, Mashesha, and Baye. Man, I hope that Sergey does to form, because the 3000 was kind of crazy today with the men and the women's Ethiopian team. Swoboda was in tears. I felt bad. Yeah, where's that image? I think I got the image of her right here. I'll put that up on the screen. I kind of did feel bad a little bit because I think the one athlete was holding her hand. They said something about them being same age. I think, do they got the same training camp or something like that? Let me look for that. Yeah, I guess it's best not to put it on the screen. But yeah, Kambunji, she was over there. All heads up to her. One more quick thing before I go. This is the final thing here. I'd like to just say thank you guys for supporting the channel. Even though I wasn't really posting up too much, I've been doing my work in the background. I really do appreciate you guys coming out, and I will be doing the same thing tomorrow. So you guys definitely come out tomorrow. I think I'm going to use this image now as my avatar or something like that. I might actually change the channel's avatar to Kambunji's picture right here for the time being. So it might not be the Head and Shoulders logo that you guys are familiar with. It might just have to go to Kambunji. We might just have to go from this to here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because Kambunji, I got to be like, yo, that was pretty good. They said Richardson got high a day or two before the U.S. Finals race. Just reading that out loud, man. Lloyd, you funny as heck. I think that played a role, but she may be a bully runner like Asafa until proven otherwise. She's a bully runner, like Asafa was a bully runner, yes. And then what happened when he got people next to him? He did admit that one time he got that false start when he got disqualified affected him got in his head, and he never wanted to do that again. So every other championship, he just really didn't have it. Now at the championships, that's what I'm talking about. The guy, Asafa Powell, bullied people on the track. Yeah, he could bully people, and then you put a high stakes medal on the line, or a high stakes anything on the line, and this man crumbles like putty. He crumbles like putty. Like I just gotta say, I mean, and I was a fan of Asafa Powell. He just couldn't do it. I was a fan of the U.S. beating him. By matter of fact, actually, I gotta be honest there. I was there. So yeah, the lady from the U.S. got silver in the 3,000. Yes, St. Pierre got silver in the 3,000. Tangelo 8.55. He is the best. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. Thank you. I forgot about that. That is my mistake. I should have gotten this. Thank you for doing that. This is so late in this. Let me go over the men's long jump. Where is it at? Afternoon session. Men's long jump real quick. I forgot all about it. I like to cover every single event. This man, he is so close to the world record right here. Thank you for Malone Lave 21. You said Greek pride. Yes. I just mispronounced your name. I already know. Malone, I mispronounced your name. My mistake with that one. But yes, Tangelo, world leading 8.55. He was so close to the championship record and very close to the world record. I think that the fast track got them thrown off because everybody was getting fouls. That first jump that he had was a questionable foul at all. I think that was just up to that's an official mark. They had already erased it. So what could they have done? Given him an extra jump, and then the jump is still in his legs. But I think he went farther after that anyway, so it all worked out. But still, yeah, 8.55. Man, this dude is a beast. Olympic champion to world indoor champion. Let's see if he can come through with the world championship outdoor title. Montler from Sweden got that last jump and went from like 5th all the way to the 2nd. So he got what he needed. Marquise Dindy for the United States, season best. Oh, national indoor record. Congratulations to Montler. And then Jaron Lawson, he just kind of lost it. The Americans were 2nd and 3rd. He didn't have it. It was a lot of heartbreak in these types of events, especially the jumps. That was exciting there. That was exciting. I do gotta say. The officials, they said the officials, a lot of them were volunteering. Why the hell do y'all got world athletics? World athletics. I know y'all getting paid a lot of money. I know because I saw USATF. I saw that even at the youth meets, y'all were getting paid heavy money. That's why I was able to demand that I got paid bigger money when I was announcing at these meets. Okay, you're not gonna, because I know a lot of y'all. I gotta say some stuff here. A lot of y'all want to have announcers that volunteer. A lot of y'all want to pay announcers $100 or something like that. A lot of colleges and universities do that. Matter of fact, pay an announcer $100 and say, well, you should be glad or whatever like that. I just refuse to announce. You're not slapping me in the face with that. I better have $0 in my time versus you giving me $100 for my time and using my voice in it. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. But yeah, with that being said, I've seen some money cross hands. I've seen how much y'all take in at the youth level. There is no way that you're not taking in money like that at the pro level, and you can't at the very least, because I know some of these colleges and whatnot, they pay the officials $30 a day. Okay, cool. Y'all can't pay them $30 a day? That might still be a slap in the face a little bit. But they're volunteering, which means they're paying, most likely, I don't know, this is unconfirmed, but I know at a lot of these track meets in the US, they have to pay their own way, pay their own hotel, and if they do get the hotel covered, they might put them in a dorm and they have to bring their own sheet and pillows and pillowcase. So, and these are at national type of things. These are national things. I'm not going to say any names specifically because I don't want them coming after me with that. I done already said too much. But y'all get it together, World Athletics. I'm going to use this platform for that. I know y'all watch my videos because y'all using Head and Shoulders. Y'all featured a couple of my, or at least one on Diamond League website and on World Athletics. So with that being said, don't do that. I will catch you all on the next one. I know a lot of y'all ain't liking hearing this part, but yeah. I think his first jump was 8.58 before they ruled it a foul. I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but this is Tangaloo will have the complete outdoor set if he gets outdoor worlds. Olympics, World Indoors, Euro Outdoors, and Euro Indoors. God damn. That would be good. Let me keep that on the watch here. To look out for Tangaloo. But yeah, that's been today. We'll catch you all tomorrow on day 2. Peace out.